キラキラ星、ドジャースまず1勝、キャー、V サイン、どうだフィリーズ。ドジャースの力思い知ったかー、キャー、キラキラ星。昼寝中。もう昼じゃねえよ W。そして、シーズンをぶっちぎりの首位で終えた我がロッキーズのポストシーズンも始まるのだ。ムカつくけど、ゴリラのマスクをピンク色にしたった。おやすみなさい。ざけんな。www。我がロッキーズはドジャースとジャイアンツの勝者、ニコニコ。ミュスー、ビールで乾杯。月、カエルの顔。 さあやってくぞ、キャー。相手はドジャース。キャー。3勝したら勝ち。
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is
勝負勝負だ、キャー。
field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute.
オラサバイバル始めるぞ、水鉄砲。
So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Mayer.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and she sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when she's ahead in the count. What I love about her, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
ミュウさん、こんにちは、ニコニコ。マサラッキさんいらっしゃい、ハグ。皆さん、こんにちは、ニコニコ。
Pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Veen brings it in, and a quick out number 1. And now it's Alec Bohm. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
ロッキーズのポストシーズンも始まりました。
Yeah, his swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Amador squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that.
殴るは覚えましたか？口に手を当てた顔。
Getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
McMahon fires over to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And now, Mayer.
She's definitely a talented player.
ずーっと探してんだけど WW。
They're just hoping for her to have some more consistency so that she can establish that next level here in the big leagues. The crowd here's been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where she could do some real damage.
And a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. Way inside, gets out of the way.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. She's in there.
Big one there. She drives in a couple of runs. I love the hustle out of the box, man. She drove that baseball, and she was thinking triple right away.
おりゃ。キャー。先制点、拍手、拍手、拍手、万歳、万歳、万歳。
Baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Snap throw to third. One away with a runner at third here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Game 1 of the division series. And now it's Mookie.
よし。勝ったな、キャー。
All the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Check swing, and he went. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Legends really are.
ミューネキ、マサラッキさん、皆さんこんばんは、ニコニコ。
Derek Jeter as Mr. November or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
デルシンいらっしゃい、ハグ。
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
デルさんこんにちは、ニコニコ。
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, gotta mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments. Off to a great start. She's really cruising out there on the mound. She's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set her up to go deep into this game.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. 2 out, space is empty.
昨日配信してたんだ、息を吐く顔。
And that's strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting started. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
昨日はゴルファーミューネ W。僕も途中まで見てましたが、めっちゃキレてましたよ、笑い転げる。連続拝聴記録が途切れた大泣き。
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
ゴルフで切れるとは、ミューネキもまだまだだね。口に手を当てた顔。記録はいつか途切れます。口に手を当てた顔。
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Bro just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of the NLD.
勝ったな。
And that misses. And it's a ball to strike. There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
殴るボタン探して。
That one hit the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. Mayer, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. Got him looking, and one away.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Wide to center his first time. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, put a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about it.
PS ボタンを2時間押しっぱなしです。雲の中の顔。
Always seems to deliver in those spots. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what she's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2時間か W。
Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
全ゲーム共通です。雲の中の顔。
Bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 1. One
よ
out.
く抑えましたね。ウインク。
So, here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry and then...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're...
なら、V サイン。
They're having a great time out there. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that break.
キラキラ、万歳。
He got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within herself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
ホームラン、拍手。勝ったな、キャラ。
Otani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
言うと打たれる、震えている顔。ヘイ。翔平、キャラ、WW。
There's a strike to Mookie. Betts in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, she's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. She has plenty of options right here. She can go up, she can go away, she can add velocity, she can subtract.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
見たか、キャー。
Game 1 of the division series. Now here is Andy Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story.
ナイスピッチング、拍手、拍手、拍手。
To make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it. And they get the out.
佐々木はクローザーになったの？考える顔。
To his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
There's Lane Thomas now. He's already homered here in this one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. She's had them eaten out of the palm of her hand pretty much all game.
The pitch.
覚醒してクローザーなたね。キャー。
So that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2 up, 2 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Doubled his first time.
"彼は救世主になるかも。
No strikes. And that's in for a strike. And it's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Torrens collects, fires to first, got him, inning over on the strikeout. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
ミューのスパイクは翔平と同じだよ。キャー、V サイン。
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Richards, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swanson also throwing. Center field. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
ニューバランス翔平モデル W。
Mayer back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Amador tosses to first. One up, one down.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
And here's Freddie Freeman. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that one clips the corner.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, I think the key, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone! And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
High
velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
One down. Alec Bohm steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Up the middle, Tova. Slings to first, 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. You're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2.
V sign.
Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7. Mookie digs in here. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time.
大谷らしくない息を吐く顔。
Not just one. He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher's going to climb the ladder out there.
今日グラセフやってて、セッション戻りで知らない人から。
Out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In there at the knees.
Otoko desu ka? ってメッセージ来たんだけど。告白されたんですか？口に手を当てた顔。なんて返すのが正解？
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there and it's a foul ball. The Rockies trying to
2丁目です。キャー。
of game one. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
夢を壊さないように、そうよ。
So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
いっぱいいるよねそのチャット。口に手を当てた顔。
And it skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Inside. And that's ball 3. Lane Thomas waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies. And at first, now it's the DH, Mayer. She's already homered here in this one. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too.
What 何をしたいのかわからん。冷や汗笑顔。
First offering and it just misses. Jones off of first with 2 away. Strike 1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And their hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go, and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 3.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty
勝っ
impressive.
たな、ニコニコ。
So digging in, George Valera. And the runner's coming home. In the dirt, Tolio crosses the plate. She scores on the wild pitch. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th.
笑い転げる、笑い転げる、笑い転げる。
The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
「前シーズンはドベのチームだったとは、口に手を当てた顔。
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Tovar tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2.
ミューが変えたのよ、勝ち誇った顔。
And that misses off the outside edge. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
お風呂入りに帰国します。風呂に入る人、まったね、手を振る、ウインク。
She hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. She's in danger of walking her first batter right here.
もし、ワールドチャンピオンだったら、またトレードするの？まったね
ー。That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
トレード志願する W。マサラッキさん、お疲れ様でした。手を振る。
And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So they make short work of them there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Victor Vodnik.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
ここより弱いチームってあるの？考えるかを。まず1勝、キャラ。強いて言えばホワイトソックスかな。そうなの？ホワイトソックスってそこそこ強いと思ってた。訴えるような顔。第2戦。今日食わない。口に手を当てた顔。投手翔平、キャラ。
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies.
打ったランカイ、キャラ。
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Griffin Canning.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Mayer at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Mayer with a homer in her last game. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Boom. Settles under this one. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. Scoreless after 1.
やるな翔平、キャー。
Mayer, in her 4th year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's in the dirt. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
2 out, space is empty.
ミューが打たなきゃ負ける。
That's back. Boom goes the dynamite. She'll touch them all. The second homer of this series, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
キャラ、V サイン。
So impressive how she was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9, stepping in, Mayer. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level.
ナイスホームラン、拍手、拍手。
But it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about
1点差、冷や汗笑顔。
dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Brings it in.
もう1本いっとこうか、冷や汗笑顔。
Right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can.
Now here is Luis Torrens.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations.
ああ、冷や汗青ざめ。
Get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Freeman steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening up at 1-1.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the
1勝1敗、勝ち誇った顔。
It was a low-scoring game, Boog. Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
翔平ナイスティッチ、困惑した顔。このくらい競らないと面白くないでしょ。口に手を当てた顔。第3戦。今をときめく朗希じゃん、キャー。
It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's
場所はドジャースタジアム。
and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Starting on the mound in this one, Roki Sasaki. How about a scouting report on him?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game, didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mayer digs in now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Mayer matched a homer in her last game. And that's a strikeout looking. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. So one hit is all they get, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score.
なるほど。 考える顔。でも、どうも好きになれん。冷や汗。早い。
Third game of the division series. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mayer. Sasaki back to work. Fought off foul. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. That's her third home run of the series. It's 3-1. That's
キャラ、V サイン。
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate.
速い玉突きアンナイス。万歳。474フィート。キャラ。
Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Two out, space is empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
負けちゃう。
And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 4-2.
「これでも負けるのか WW」
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball.
オウーでもまだ2点差。冷や汗。
You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So a man at first. Next for Colorado, Mayer. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3.
一周しても変わらず、恐怖。
Rushing makes the catch. And that is that. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here, 4-2.
やばい W。
Here's the center fielder, Zach Veen.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Zach Veen. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
ドジャース2勝でリーチ、困惑した顔。
It was a close two-run game and a couple of key
負けた、息を吐く顔。
Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
後がない我がロッキーズ WWW。2連勝すら良い、勝ち誇った顔。4戦目。行こう。よし。ミュー二刀流だ。
Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away.
ごっくん、ビールジョッキ、W。
I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Tyler Glasnow.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill, the lefty, Mayor. What do you have on her singing?
Well, I'm interested to see how she utilizes her sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily her go-to primary pitch, but she does mix it in when she needs it. She's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for her to throw it up there when she needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Freddie Freeman leading things off. It takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Freeman, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. And over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Blue. That was exactly what she wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but she does. And you can't throw it any better than she did right there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering, and it just misses. Mayer, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. The 1-0. Foul ball there.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Jones snags it, out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, scoreless after 1.
危ねえ、冷や汗笑顔。
And here is Mayer.
ナイスピッチング、拍手。
Glass now, back to work. Popped up left side, Bohm. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
打ち損じた困惑した顔。
And it leads to some really special moments. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was Facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And that one handled. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Andy Papas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lane Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first, and here comes Tommy Edman. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that is out of play.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
牽制球。目。
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
Looks like she thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think she's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
In the dirt. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Santiago Espinal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right side. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full, no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. That one's in there. 0-1. Out of the zone and a called strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitchers were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
This one popped up. Amador makes the grab, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 5, ready.
後がないから1点もあげない。キャー。
He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. One out, base is empty.
Next ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
審判がねえ。
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
In there at the knees. 3-1. And there's a foul ball. To the right side, and a foul ball.
退場にしますよ。キャー。
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. Doubled his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. High fly ball out to center field. Veen brings it in. And that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Two out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and we are still scoreless.
Akan.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's
やっちまったー。恐怖。
mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. And it's strike 2.
She's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Pitches in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And There's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1.
ナイス、拍手。
Now a check swing grounder. McMahon on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
ボールだたね、口に手を当てた顔。
Just missed. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is down low.
She hasn't fallen behind an account like this all day. She's in danger of walking her first batter right here.
And now the lefty. There's a strike. And that's ball four.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
審判が用 W。
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards
2アウトだから OK。
That is the inning. One left for LA, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mayer back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
ヒット1本じゃ点取れないね。冷や汗青ざめ。
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Edman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt, in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind, as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
We see a lot of
投手戦やな、訴えるような顔。
especially late in the count, but here she goes high and hard twice to start the at bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
だねえ、口に手を当てた顔。
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Game 4 of the division series. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
ナイス、拍手、ストライクゾーン外したりして考えたね、笑い転げる。
0-2 now. Fights it off, you'll see another. And now 1-2. Now one missed.
2-2 now.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And Mookie takes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. No score. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in late here in Game 4. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights it off, she'll see another. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but she sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into...
本当だ、キャラ。
1 down. Here's Michael Tolia.
I love this part of the game. Does she really want to try and steal second against this catcher? We know she's fast, but it's pretty risky.
First offering, runner goes. This one in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. Glass now, ready to deals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Thomas settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. The throw in. She gets the third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. And now the right fielder, George Valera. Two outs. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
ヒットヒット、フクレッツラ。
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 1, and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against...
この1点。
Chopped in the ground. And he'll be safe at first.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Now, Andy Pajas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
やばい WW。
Golden opportunity right here.
High pressure situation here. You can't afford to leave a runner at third in the postseason. It usually comes back to bite you.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
But I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, she's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
7番だから大丈夫。雲の中の顔。
Runs on base. Nobody out. Line drive. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Nice, thumbs up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up the middle, and that chance handled, and they get Edman for the out.
転がせー、ニコニコ。ああ。
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
まだ同点だよ、ニコニコ。
Late swing, fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Nice, nice, 拍手。皆様こんばんは。
Go-ahead run at first.
カムイさんいらっしゃいませ、ハグ。
And that one almost got her.
久々の MLB、フェイセブルエズミリング。カムイさんこんばんは、ニコニコ。
2 outs.
ミュウさんこんばんは、ハンティンクアービング。テルさんこんばんは、ニコニコ。
Fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, here in Game 4 of the NLDS. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
May delivers. In there! Got her looking for the K. A
うてーうてー、ニコニコ。
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
ボールじゃんか。膨れっつら、膨れっつら。あー、冷や汗。
1 out. Runner at second. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The winning run on second.
やばい。
Swing and a ball driven out to center. On a dead sprint, racing back.
打つ気満々だから、恐怖。
Running tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
フ ロッキーズのポストシーズンが終わっちゃう。追加点、拍手、拍手。
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies hold on to win it
勝った。
as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like in Game 7. You win or go home.
やったー、キャラ、キャラ。つながったぞー、拍手、拍手。
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out.
2勝2敗。
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
運命の第5戦、キャラ。チャンピオンシリーズへ上がるのはどっちだ？ WKWK。
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado.
相手すねるか。
The National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boo, the only negative
それはワクワク。
is that the series is
笑い転げる。
as fun as it
スネル VS キャニング。
go on a few more games, and the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see.
ワクワク、目がハートの笑顔。
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, and starting in this one, Griffin Canning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mayer, the batter now, as she swings and misses for strike 1.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as
フィ
good.
リーズとの2戦目。スネル先発らしいですからね。ドジャース。
It does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
And a foul ball.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
This one in the air. Boom. Puts it away for the out.
困惑した顔。
The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mayer.
やっちまったなぁ、冷や汗青ざめ。ミューが打たなきゃ。あらまあ、冷や汗笑顔。光ってるし。打つしかないだぞー、ふくれっつら。
Snell, back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Mayer, in her 4th year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Off the mark there. And it's
あ、本当だ、笑い転げる。
There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One away.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Runner at second here, one gone.
あらら、涙をこらえた顔。
Fastball for a strike. One out, the runner at second here in Game 5 of the NLDS.
逆転されると見た。
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
ここまで3対0でリード、キャー。
Hard hit right side. Slinging it to first in time. Mayer digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 5.
ミューネキ、打たなくても大丈夫そうじゃん、笑い転げる。
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Adios, Peralta. That's her 5th homer in the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
最後に一発笑い転げる。4番なんじゃー、キャー、Vサイン。
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
ろどめ刺しに行った、笑い転げる。
Romero back to work. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And now they trail by one.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
やばいやばいやばい WW。あ、フェイシーオーレンジェビティングナルズ。あらあらどうしたどうしたね。
Out to short, Toba. The Colorado Rockies have advanced. They're headed to the NLCS.
たたーキャラキャラキャラ V サイン。危ない、ほっとした顔。ミュウさんのホームランなかったら、タイブレークでしたね。口に手を当てた顔。2連勝、拍手、拍手。ねえ。もっと面白くなってたかもよ。口に手を当てた顔。次からはブリワーズか。フェイシーオーレンジェビティングナルズ。よし。次回。ナショナルリーグチャンピオンシップ。vs ミルウォーキー、キャラ。突然終わるんかい、笑い転げる。配信お疲れ様でした。フェイセブルエズミリング。ミュー。ロッキーズを世界一に。お楽しみに、キャラ。キリがいいもん www。確かに、W。皆さんご視聴いただきありがとうございました。ニコニコ。配信お疲れ様でした。もう一杯いっとく。ビールジョッキ。リアルドジャースの応援よろしくねー。キャラ、V サイン。 じゃ皆さんいい夢見てねー、ニコニコ。バイバイ、ハンピンクアービング。